And you're all set. Have a good meeting.
All right, make a motion to accept the agenda for meeting for the Scituate Board of Health on Monday, August 14th, 6 p.m. Zoom meeting. Meeting called to order and accept of the agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second, and I say yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
And Doug says yes. All righty, so schedule items. Discuss and vote 8 Studley Farm Road, homeowner requesting a variance to the Scituate private well regulations. So not sure who is representing him, if that is the homeowner.
Hi, Doug. Mike Murray here. I'm the homeowner at 8 Studley Farm.
Okay. If you could, all right, you've already stated your name. If you could let us in on what you're looking for.
Oh, totally. Thank you for your time. So we've used McKenzie Engineering to do all of the as-built information. We're working with Joan at the Department of Health. We have that as-built completed. We have the certificate of compliance completed and signed by both our well company as is the engineering company, and our water results came back a little bit high on both the sodium and iron of our well. And we were hoping for a variance because we're simply using the well for irrigation. It's not hooked up to our home. We will not be drinking the water, and strictly using for watering of our lawn.
Okay. Before Joan, is there anything like abutters or anything that we needed?
Yeah, we have all the abutter cards, so they did notify their abutters.
Okay. Anything else out there or
No, the sodium was really very low. I mean, it's a 29 and the level is 20. And the iron was 0.537 and the level is at 0.3. I mean, they're not that high, so it's not
Right.
like it's
and
and
it's
we have
not
everything and we have everything else ready. It's just this piece that they're waiting for.
okay. Karen or Kelly have any questions for the homeowner?
I do not.
I don't either, and I'm happy to make a motion.
Okay.
I'll move to approve the requested variance for the town of Scituate private well regulation water requirements for both the iron and the sodium.
And
Thank you very much.
second?
Second.
All right. And Karen, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Kelly?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes. So that's all set. The only thing is, Joan, even though he's all aware that he still has to follow the town regulations with the watering and all that.
We just request that you
Okay.
follow the towns, and you water, before 9 and after 5. It's just, especially during a drought time, that during this, it's just everybody else can't. So we just ask that you
Oh, totally. I totally
consider
understand.
that. So
Totally understand.
And then how often does he have to redo it just to give us updates? Is it
so every
yearly?
year every year they have to test for bacteria, and then every 5 years a certain number, and then every 10. It's in the regulation, but we just ask that you test for bacteria every year.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Appreciate your time. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Discuss and vote septic system design hearing for 255 Chief Justice Highway, Morse Engineering, representing homeowners, request for installation of a septic system regarding local upgrades. Is Greg on or?
Yes, this is Greg. Good evening.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi. For the record, Gregory Morse. I'm a registered engineer with Morse Engineering, representing the property owner and applicant Arch and Suzanne Hodge. This is a septic system upgrade at 255 CJC Highway. The existing property, a little over an acre in size, it's 52,272 square feet, has an existing 4-bedroom home and orthodontist office on the property. This is the building that's right at the Rotary. If you were heading up 123 toward Norwell, it's right there on the left. It does have a CJC Highway address on it, but it's accessed off of 123. The existing building generates 840 gallons per day, again, coming out of the 4-bedroom home and the orthodontist office. The lower portion of the property, due to its proximity to the reservoir, is located in the Zone A, which is a 400-foot setback from the reservoir. What we're proposing to do here is install a new septic system. It has a 2,000-gallon septic tank, a 1,000-gallon septic tank, a 1,500-gallon pump chamber, and then a soil absorption system. The 2 tanks in the pump chamber are located in the DEP Zone A, just because of where the plumbing comes out of the building. We've located the soil absorption system, however, outside of the Zone A, kind of at the higher portion of the lot. It requires 4 local upgrade approvals in accordance with 310 CMR 15.405. H, we're asking for a reduction from 4 feet to 3 feet with groundwater separation. And then in accordance with section G, which is requiring a 400-foot setback to any tanks, we're asking for 369 feet to the first septic tank, 363 feet to the second septic tank, and 355 feet to the pump chamber. As stated, the soil absorption system is outside the 400-foot setback. This is not an increase in flow. This is a voluntary upgrade. It would be deed restricted. I turn it over to you for questions or comments.
Greg, I have one question just about the 2 tanks. Is one servicing the house and one servicing the orthodontist office, or do they it's just overflow?
No, actually, in Title V, you're required to have either a 2-compartment tank or 2 tanks in series when you have a mixed-use building or anything
Okay.
other than a single family. That's why.
Got it. Makes sense. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Kelly, do you have any questions?
I do not have any questions.
Okay. Joan, anything else needed?
No,
or
no, we're
we
okay with the plan. It's an upgrade from, they have a cesspool there currently, so it's greatly needed, so we have no
Okay.
problem with the plan.
All right, does it have to be reviewed by Concon, or is everything
I
they've
don't
gone?
think there are wetlands in the area, no wetlands within 100 feet of the proposed system, so I
Okay,
believe it doesn't have to go to conservation.
okay. Does someone want to make a motion?
Yep, I can.
Okay,
I'll move to approve the septic repair plan with the requested local upgrades that include the reduction from the 4 feet to 3 feet between the groundwater and bottom of the SAS, to allow the reduction from 400 feet to 369 feet between the surface water supply and the 2,000-gallon tank, to reduce the required 400 to 363 feet between the surface water supply and the 1,000-gallon tank, and to allow the reduction from the required 400 feet to 355 feet between the surface water supply and the 1,500-gallon pump chamber.
okay.
I'll
And,
I'll second.
all right, and Karen, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Kelly?
Yes.
And I vote yes. So should be all set.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thanks.
You
Good night.
too. Bye. Old business,
No old business,
new business,
no new business. Director's report.
no director's report. No.
We have a director's report. So right now we have 11 designs in the 45-day review, 4 waiting engineering revisions, 5 waiting Concom review. We have 16 as-builts in the queue and 17 systems in failure right now. All of our beaches have remained open so far. We knock on wood. You know, again, anytime we have heavy rains, you really want to wait 36 hours, a couple of tide cycles to let Mother Nature do its trick. But right now, all of our beaches have stayed open, and we've been catching some good breaks. So we're very, very happy about that. It is still, you know, tick season and mosquito season. You can still have your street sprayed. They do it on Tuesday evenings. around dusk, weather permitting. It's if there's no rain, and it has to be below a certain amount of wind. And you can call Plymouth County Mosquito Control at 781-585-5450, and they will come and spray your street. We get a list every Monday morning here of the streets that are outlined to be sprayed on Tuesday. So they can do that. Again, mosquito proof your home, repair screens, get rid of standing water. If you are out at dusk and dawn, make sure you're wearing long sleeves, wear mosquito repellent with DEET, and use some common sense. We also have the Dana-Farber mammography van coming back to St. Luke's. And I didn't put the date down on my thing. Joan, you know.
September 12th.
September 12th. And you can call to make an appointment, and that number, and if you're over 40, you can call to make an appointment for that. And that is at 617-632-1974. And you can call to make your appointment on that. We are also getting ready for our flu shots. Eileen Scotty is organizing her army of volunteers, which we greatly appreciate. And she'll be setting up, she's looking at different dates now in September and October to set the flu clinics up. So we're looking forward to that. And then in September, and I believe it's the 18th, we are working with the social worker that we hired through the grant and our social worker here, Erica and Stephanie, and they'll be putting on a presentation for internet safety, and it's aimed at parents and caregivers to kids in middle school and high school who are getting on the internet now. So we're looking, when the posters come out for that, we'll make sure we put that out there and advertise that. And that is about everything that we have for today.
Okay.
Great.
Anyone have any questions?
No?
All right.
I do have a couple of invoices.
Okay.
I have one for a betterment payment for $800 that we've previously approved. I have a perk test for $210 and an additional perk test for $280.
Okay. Someone want to make a motion?
Sure.
I can move to approve.
Okay. And Karen, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Kelly?
Yes.
And Doug says yes. Any Board of Health meeting minutes?
No, we don't have any right now.
Okay. All right. Anyone have anything else? Other than
Yeah,
that,
just a quick question with I was just thinking about the flu clinics, Drew, and like we're still waiting to hold out what the recommendation is going to be as far as a COVID booster.
Correct.
Yes, we
Yeah, we're
actually were
waiting.
talking about that this afternoon.
It'd be great to give
waiting.
them together if we can, if that how it all pans out.
It's not going to be all in one inclusive shot.
Yeah.
If that's what I mean, that's what I would.
No,
be
I mean,
hoping.
give them at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
Great to do.
Yeah.
We have
Karen.
a captive audience. We might as well.
Right
say
now,
as
I
possible.
don't believe that the state is going to be given COVID vaccine to local public health departments. You're going to have to be going to the pharmacy or your own private doctor to be getting them.
Got
I
it.
do know that. I know we'll be getting our flu doses, but the COVID, they're not going to be giving that out to us.
Got it. Okay.
okay.
But I hope the day comes where it's all in one.
Yeah, me too.
Be a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So other than that, make a motion to adjourn the Scituate Board of Health meeting for Monday, August 14th. Do I have a second?
Second?
And Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes. And Karen?
Yes, for me.
All right. Other than that, I guess the next one is August 28th.
Yes.
That's correct, sir.
All righty. Everyone have a
Okay.
Thank you,
great,
everyone.
great